Y'all wondering what this BN stand for? That's for this beautiful lot lizard right here. 3, 4, 5 years. What you mean? I thought that's what we were doing.
I didn't know you was recording me. I didn't want to be in it.
Why?
Because I have makeup on from yesterday.
Listen, it's a whole bunch of truckers watching this. You think they care about you having makeup on from yesterday?
I don't give a fuck.
How you always go? Why can't you just not cuss on the channel?
You're calling me a damn lot lizard.
You're not a lot lizard. You're a queen. Beautiful, gorgeous. What's good, mother truckers? It's your boy CDL Keiko, and I'm back in the personal vehicle. Yes, that's right, we're back in the personal vehicle. Well, we kind of have obtained a job, but at the same time, we are still searching. And in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a trucking job search update. We have quite a few updates since the last video. My last video, I had my interview with Pepsi, and since then, we've had a few more inquiries. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Do what's best for you. Figure it out how you got to figure it out. If you want to wait until you get a local job, you wait to get that local job. Listen, you're interrupting my video, young lady. I know us rookie truckers can be naive and we don't know anything and this and that. Of course, I understand that. We do got a lot of learning to do, but you got to do what's best for you. And with that, let's get into the video. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. We are almost there, man. Slowly growing, but surely growing, man. I appreciate you guys. Major job search update. Like I said, we left off with an interview with Pepsi, man. Well, we're still waiting to hear back from Pepsi. Like I said in the last video, if you watched it all the way through, the hiring manager said he had like 18 more applications to get through. So I figured it would take a while to hear back from him. Don't just settle for one. Like, you know, you may put your eggs in one basket. You may really want a certain type of job or a certain job, but you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. Continue to put in applications. Continue to send out your resume. Hey guys, maybe I could work for the landfill. Hey, get him. Get the landfill. Beer Tech, man. We're still waiting to hear back from Pepsi. You know, Pepsi would be a great company to work for and everything like that. Like I said, I'm just grateful for the opportunity to interview. Like I said, I'm out here with no experience, man. I just got my CDL, so I'm grateful for any opportunity. As far as any updates from there, we've actually heard from another company as well. We've heard from another company. It is another beverage company, but Keurig Dr. Pepper is on the board. Keurig Dr. Pepper, they randomly sent me a request to interview. I had applied for the job, like, bro, I probably applied for the job maybe like two and a half weeks ago. And I thought nothing of it. You know how a lot of times when you put in the application and then they just never get back to you and that is what it is? I thought it was one of those situations, but it wasn't. They randomly sent me like a request to interview. It was like a virtual interview. I had to film myself answering questions and send it in. So we're just waiting on the next steps from there. With Keurig Dr. Pepper, the only bad thing about it, I would guess say, is that the yard is further away from my house than like, you know, Pepsi and stuff would be. I would have to make a cool little like 45-minute drive every morning, and it's already an early shift. So that's something just to think about, but we're waiting to hear back from them. All right, y'all, we did have to make a small pit stop at Havana Cavana. Got me a tall caramel brulee. So we're gonna see what it tastes like, my first time having it. Pretty good. Keep in mind, we're stationary right now. We are parked. That's why my daughter's up here sitting in my lap. But as I was saying, Keurig Dr. Pepper, man, I had a random interview with them. I did the interview, and now we're just waiting to hear back. Like I said, you got to think about the pros and the cons about every single job. And the pros would be it's another, you know, local job, keep me local. But again, a con would be is that I would have to drive pretty far. Keep in mind, I don't want everybody in my business, but the only reason I'm sharing the companies that have been reaching out is because I want to show what it really is like to get a job after you get out of CDL school, you know what I'm saying? And of course it could vary because, you know, people live in different states and areas and things like that. But I want to just show y'all the real. With that being said, we do have a mega carrier job offer. My mega carrier job offer, and I know it's one that people are notorious for making fun for, is Swift. I have got a job offer from Swift. They've offered me a dedicated account where I would be home every week. But of course with Swift, I would have to go 4 weeks on the road, and there's no guarantee I would have home time, you know what I'm saying, during the training process. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, look, bro, just go and get the experience, then come back and then figure it out from there. Once you get the experience, you can go to any job. My daughter's about to be 2 years old, and just for me, I'm that active dad, man. I love being in my child's life, And you know what I'm saying, I want to be at home as much as possible. So that's why I haven't fully committed to Swift. Now the good thing about Swift is I technically wouldn't have to start it till next month, but Swift is one of those companies where they're always hiring drivers, man. So if you're watching this and you got responsibilities like kids and a family at home and you want to be home local, them big mega carriers are always going to be there, man. Now lastly, I do have a interview tomorrow with another company. Now this specific company, it is a smaller company. It is big on, you know, like California side, but it's a smaller company as far as towards the nation. And that's why I won't be disclosing where or what the name of the place is and everything like that, just because it's a smaller company. With this specific company, I would be hauling stuff that, from due to my research that I've looked on YouTube, no one's ever documented themselves like hauling this type of stuff and everything like that. And I feel like it would be interesting, you know, content-wise. And I know the main objective is a job. I want a job. Of course, the job is most important to me, but, you know, at the same time, I do want to document what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So with this company, it would keep me local once again. There may be every once in a while where I may have to do like an overnight trip, but, you know, of course, they would let you know in advance. But I interview with them tomorrow, you know, like first thing in the morning. And they really need drivers, because at this point, one of their like top managers, he's the one making deliveries right now because they need drivers. But that being said, this could be a really good option for me because, like I said, it would keep me local. The yard's not too far from the crib, and it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. I would get to see different scenery, different things every day, which could be good. So fingers crossed, I'm hopeful for any opportunity, and we'll see what they're talking about tomorrow. Yeah. Like I said, you guys, when you guys are looking for your first trucking job, just be patient, man. I saw somebody comment on maybe one of my shorts, and he told me it took him like 7-8 weeks to find a job. Sometimes it could take that long, just depending on where you're at. You know, California, that's where I live. California is a big freight state. There is a lot of freight coming in, going out of California. It's just really, California is just such a huge, you know, state and a huge area. You kind of just got to find out, you know, kind of what works for you. California is a huge agriculture state. There's a whole bunch of people that haul lemons, oranges, a huge horticulture state. Horticulture is basically like plants, trees, flowers, and stuff like that. So you just gotta kind of figure out where you fit in. With that being said, we're thankful for every moment, and hopefully my next video will be the video coming to y'all saying that I got my first job, and we're gonna start that journey. So, you got anything to say?
No.
You got anything to say? She's white blasted out, man. I had a mixed baby and she came out light.
Sorry.
Kaya, she breaking stuff in my car, guys. I gotta go. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow us on IG. See, you want to come back into it? Here. There you go. Ah! CDO Keiko's out.